What is going on, everyone? We are back with the Pound and Slash Marvel Media Podcast.
What up, Pounds?
And I am Slash.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have a whole lot of news, and this is our Guardians of the Galaxy episode, baby.
Yeah.
So me and Kat were actually going to do this. Kat's my fiance, girlfriend, person. And then we just didn't.
Right.
We were busy last weekend with kids and stuff like that, and work and all that. So here we are.
We're in this bitch.
We're doing this.
We're doing it.
I don't have too much news-wise. I don't even know why this little screen's up right now, because we don't need it up right now. Go away, little screen.
The only thing news-wise is the fact that everybody's still on the strike right now.
Well, there's that.
The guild strike, the writers thing.
Spider-Man Homecoming just hit Disney Plus.
Huh. Wow.
I think it was Spider-Man Homecoming that they announced.
That's interesting. I mean, I know it hit it before. So what, they took it off? Or it's never?
It's not. None of the Marvel Sony movies have been on Disney Plus yet. Because they had that year-long wait after the deal was
wow.
struck. So this is...
That is really news, because I swear I thought I saw Spider-Man Homecoming on Disney Plus. Huh, that's weird. Okay, damn. Okay,
That's all my news.
that's it. I don't think I have anything.
There's no news coming out of the Marvel front because...
Like, Daredevil, Born Again got halt, Blade got halt, everything's at halt because the Writers Guild, nobody's not paying writers, so that's literally, like...
It's not that they're not paying them, it's just writers want more money. It's greedy.
Or want more money, right.
Everybody's greedy in every fucking thing. Everybody wants more money. I mean, hell, I want more money for what I do.
Right. I mean, that's just a given for everybody.
It's just life. I don't believe in strikes because you want more money.
Right, everybody, they shut down everything. Saturday Night Live ain't doing nothing. Jimmy Kimmel, all of it. Like, it's just like, all these shows, huh? That's crazy. And, and Guardians of the Galaxy's now at 400 million right now. So, they just smashed everything.
Right.
So, that's good. But yeah, I don't think there's anything really out there. So, alright.
So our review of Guardians 3 is going to be in the vein in hopes, or not in the vein. It's going to basically be like, hopefully you watch the movie before you come here for this.
Right.
Because I'm not going to go over every little thing that happens.
Oh, no.
But I do want to talk about the really good things. I want to talk about the one or two really bad things. And then we'll do our rankings.
Oh, yeah. We tier it.
And then we'll tier it, per the norm.
Nothing
And then
worse.
next week we get back to Defenders!
Oh, yeah, we get back to that.
All right. So,
You want to go first? All right. Go ahead.
I want to first and foremost talk about the very few, and I mean very few things that I consider to be bad about this movie.
Okay.
Because there is so much good about this movie that even these bad things aren't so bad that it drags the movie down.
Right.
It's still a great fucking movie.
And the critics, some of them are not, but there's like a few little snippets. They're like, I didn't like it. They felt like it was the weakest. I'm like, bruh, I wish we could debate them. Like, why do you feel like it's the weakest out of the three? Because by far, this is like the best one, actually. Wow.
So as far as things that I don't like, and the biggest, regardless of how you want to spin it or whatever excuse you want to come up for it, they made Adam Warlock an absolute joke.
And that's fine. Right.
In the comics, he's just this beast of a fucking character. Top tier character.
Oh, yeah. And somehow they made him where...
They made him a goddamn joke.
Bro, they made him where he sat in the microwave too long.
And the moment they announced the cast, if you remember, I was worried about it.
Will Porter.
Because the only roles I've seen him do are lighthearted kind of comedic roles. The one I'm most familiar with, obviously, being We're the Millers.
Of course.
And it's
you
not
didn't
that,
see Maze Runner, have you?
No.
No, okay.
And I do like him in We're the Millers. And
Right.
I like him as an actor. It's not that I dislike him. But for this specific role,
It should not have been him.
I felt like it shouldn't have been him. And here's the thing. He did fine with what Gunn wanted him to do.
Right.
But this was just as much not Adam Warlock as Namor isn't Namor.
Right.
And that has honestly been my biggest complaint with these last two phases, are they're introducing characters and completely ruining them. And these are good movies that they're doing it in.
Right. Like Wakanda Forever and all that.
Wakanda Forever, okay, I won't say Wakanda Forever was good. It was decent. it was a decent movie, and they absolutely ruined Namor. It's not Namor. Fuck your bullshit Aztec stuff. It's Namor.
And I like how they made him like the chosen one too, but
Right.
yeah.
And then Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
They just kind of made him a joke.
And
Yeah,
all-
he almost killed somebody. It's not hard to do when you sneak up on a motherfucker.
Yo, I lie. Did he sneak up on Drax when he was giving? I thought he was gonna kill him right there. To be honest,
I thought the only time Drax was truly in danger was when he got shot.
but when he was just laying, he was just and he was standing on top of him, and he was just laying blows into him.
Drax can take that. I wasn't worried about Drax.
Oh, okay,
there.
it was just when he got shot. Okay, which I thought he did not get up from that one. Boom. He had a dramatic fall. Oh, they got me in the back. I'm down.
And like I said, the guy that they got to play Adam Warlock did fine for what Adam Gunn wanted.
Right, for what James Gunn put him in.
James Gunn. I don't know why.
And they wrote him off by basically saying, well, they even acknowledged that even though it was kind of a lackluster thing, they even said, like, you pulled him out too early. That was the,
they tried to explain it.
They tried to explain it, like, oh, he was supposed to be this adult, but you pulled him out as a kid, and I ain't gonna lie, though, High Hallucinator was not having the bullshit. He literally said, he didn't even look at him. He just put him right into, like, and then he was just gonna crush him. I said, oh, shit, yeah, okay.
Sorry about that, guys. Ralph's ADD kicked in.
No, it did. It really did. Real quickly in this bitch.
The other thing that I don't like about this movie is one of the things that I didn't like about the stupid fucking Christmas special, other than it was a Christmas special. I don't like Bro Groot. I still don't like Bro
Yeah, you'll
Groot.
never like Bro Groot. I feel like, yeah.
He looks so dumb. Now, mega super duper fucking Groot at the end of the goddamn movie?
In the movie, yeah.
In the post-credit scene?
Yeah,
Give me that Groot all day.
Yeah, that was... Because I didn't know where the fuck he was at. I didn't know he was right there. I promise I didn't know he was right there. And he just came, hey, Groot. Like, I was like, okay, he just grew into a kaiju. Oh, shit.
He just saw Super Groot stand up like, all right, let's go.
Right. He's the...
Bigger than the original Groot.
Right.
From the first movie.
Damn. Because I was like, we're talking, I'm like, I didn't even realize. I said, where the fuck's Groot at? So at the end, when he finally said, hey, Groot, Larry, get up. All right, let's go. Hell nah. And you see his stride. Like, bro, ho, ho, ho. Like, Jesus. Like, bro, he's already halfway there.
Right.
With 2 strides. Like, what the fuck, bro? But we knew he was going to keep growing, though. But I didn't think that fucking big. Damn.
Right. That also kind of tells you, I wonder how far along the post-credit scenes are. If you think about how much bigger he is.
Right. I need a Rocket Groot thing now. I need like just.
I've always wanted a Rocket and Groot.
Yeah, Groot thing now.
MCU show.
Yeah.
Or movie.
Which is them two and that big ass, just him just destroying shit. Just like maybe that's why he can't have him nowhere because he's now the size of almost close to nowhere. No.
Right.
He's destroying buildings. He can't stay here. He cannot stay here.
No. So, outside of that, I don't really have any other complaints with this movie. I feel like anything else I would complain about was needed.
Of course.
And they would be complaints that aren't necessarily to do with the movie itself, just things that I didn't like because of
he's about to nitpick this shit now.
No, it's not even that. Like,
not even nitpick. Okay.
Prime example.
Mm-hmm.
The animal experimentation bothers the shit out of me. But it's a part of what pushes the story forward.
Yes.
So it's kind of needed.
Especially when you see in the video, you hear that scream. Cause we didn't really hear the scream until actually when Nebula showed it on her thing. You know, I said, oh shit, that's a lot of screaming, my man. Yeah.
So yeah, things like that. Things that are necessary for the story. I also don't like the fact that it was 2.5 hours long. Although I don't know what they could have cut out. Because it was as full. I'm just tired of fucking 3-hour movies, guys. Stop it, Marvel.
He said,
Write a shorter goddamn story.
He said, "Give me 150. What do you want? Like 100 minutes? Is that enough?
An hour and a half, 2 hours, even. But the problem is, you go to a theater for a 2.5 hour movie, it becomes a 3.5 hour movie.
Yeah, you got previews and shit too, and then they gotta
post credit scenes.
Right.
And
you forgot. Then they gotta brand their own movie in there too. So it's like AMC theater branding. I'm like, oh, okay, so that's another 10 more minutes.
Yeah, you get like You get like
special rewards.
9.5 to 2 minute previews, and then you get like 5 AMC commercials, and then
it's literally that shit. And it's like
Nicole
Marvel
Kidman,
and AMC has now
like,
come together. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, we ain't even into this movie yet.
It's like Nicole Kidman. I love you as an actress, but shut the fuck up.
I text my family, and when I saw my friend on that Sunday, bro, I said, we are still at previews. He said, what? She said, my mother said, what? I was like, we're just getting more awards. You want Marvel AMC awards? Well, that is just too long. That's only part.
So one of the things that we're going to talk about, I don't even feel like we need to talk about acting, because again, outside of Adam Warlock, and even then, he did what he was supposed to do.
Everybody else did.
The acting's solid.
Which sucks because that's the last time. Anything is pissed off because it's the last time we're gonna see this fucking cast.
I mean,
damn it.
I'm sad because we're probably gonna get fucking Chris Pratt back at some point, but
oh no, yeah, we're getting back. He's gonna come back as Mario.
Don't do that to me. He's already done that to me.
Mario Star-Lord. Oh
no, they kind of teased some Star-Lord thing in the post credits.
Yeah, of course.
We'll see where that goes.
You're right.
But again, even Chris Pratt did fine.
Look. Hey, look, I bet he saw that. I bet he was like, interesting. Because at the first two, he was like, no. And this one is like, damn.
Well, no, if you remember, I hated him in the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
I hated him in everything I've seen up until the second movie.
Mm-hmm.
I actually liked his story in the second movie, but it was obviously more because it's his character. I still don't think he's that great of an actor.
And then we get to the third one, it's like, okay.
But I was glad that they pushed Quill's story forward in the second movie. That's what I liked about it. The whole dealing with his dad and how his dad basically set his mom up to die. And then, him getting mad about that, which also kind of plays into him getting so mad at Thanos later that, he tries to punch him in the face. And
he even brings it up somehow. Not like Thanos, but he said, with daddy issues or mommy issues. I said, damn, why do you think he got mommy issues and daddy issues? Okay, bro.
But yeah, he did fine. This was probably his best outing in the Guardians movies. I absolutely loved that he almost died in the very beginning.
What happened? I'm trying to remember. What happened?
Remember he got super drunk and passed out?
Oh yeah, because he said, "Don't touch my stuff," and then he's like, "Sure." And then 3 seconds, boom. I said, "Oh wow, he clocked out. He was that gone."
Yeah. By the way, his body that was being carried around, that wasn't him. It was a fake body that was like 35 pounds. Otherwise, Nebula, the actress that played Nebula, wouldn't have been able to pick up Chris Pratt and carry him around.
Okay, forgot. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, hold up. She's strong as shit. Strong as fuck. Like, how are you carrying this big bitch?
I mean, it's Star-Lord, but it's a fake body that she's carrying around. And there's actually a super funny, not safe for work video of which I'll show you after this is done.
No.
That's an interview that both Chris Pratt and James Gunn were having with IGN. And there's this hilarious fucking joke that goes along with it that I'm not going to mention here.
No, I got you.
But we'll watch it. It was pretty damn funny.
That's... I'm thinking like, damn, this bitch is carrying this big dick. What the...
nothing like that. That wouldn't have been funny. The next thing... Obviously, CGI.
Yeah.
Was solid.
It was solid.
There weren't too many moments that had me feel, if any, that I could think of, that just felt overly fake.
That weird human prison, whatever, that looked weird as shit. Where they went to, that was just odd. The little made of like, I guess not human, but flesh.
Oh,
let's just say human flesh. It's just flesh.
The organic,
Gorgie or something.
Planet or whatever it was.
Which I thought that was interesting. I thought it looked like a prison to me, but I guess that was their planet. I guess.
No, so it wasn't a planet. It was a spaceship.
Spaceship. Okay. I just like the design of that, like how that looked.
Right. It was pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Like they had to cut into it to get it. I was like, oh.
Like the little sound with like a peeling flesh. I love it, man. Ew.
That leads me to something else that I really didn't like. Gal, that's your shadow. I didn't like their fucking Among Us.
Oh yeah, Mantis was having fun though. I give it to Mantis. Everybody was taking shit. She had fun
what felt like the entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then she would get dropped on her head.
Now that I actually didn't like. I'm like, hold up, you got dropped it. Now I mean, not just your head, but I thought you got fatality. Like, lady, you fell twice. I thought that was gonna be like a death sentence for her, and somehow she just gets back up. Like, I said, oh, so she got bionic neck, cause you can hear the crack sound effect too when I'm like, she's dead, and she nope. No. That's a fake. Okay, like fake Star-Lord. That's a fake Mantis. That's not that. She ain't real either.
We also had 2-3 moments throughout this movie. This didn't bother me. I actually thought this was funny, where Nebula would get fucked up.
Oh man!
And then like her arm would be backwards and her neck would be fucking sideways, and then all of a sudden she'd do this like weird almost horror movie like
right. It gets back to normal, especially in the hallway, because they ripped her head off. Well, the head like was dangling, then shake out. Then she came back and bam. I was like, okay, we still shooting. She said, no, I'm not dead yet. No.
So yeah, CGI was fine. Story was really well done. Now
from beginning, middle, and end, really. Damn.
Now. With that being said, there were so many good parts throughout this movie. A lot of funny jokes. We finally got like the first F-bomb in one of the Disney PG-13
Man, movies. I remember reading that in the news. I think I remember saying it in the last time I said, Jay. I said Chris Pratt can say the F word, one F word. I said, oh man, like I can't wait. He said, open.
Yeah, it was during a scene where Nebula didn't know how to get into a fucking car. It was hilarious.
My god. He's like, you pushing? You pushing?
He's like, yeah, you pushing the button. Okay, I'm pushing the button. What do I do now? Open the fucking door. I was like, if I had $1 for every person,
and Kevin Feige was like, oh okay. Like they said his reaction was kind of like shock was okay, I guess. Like it was kind of like he was okay with it, but he was kind of like thrown off just a little bit by like, oh, just rolled off the tongue and don't just open the fucking door. Go ahead, Chris Pratt. Go ahead, man. And the whole car thing, he didn't know how to drive for shit, dude.
Well, okay. So, this is also, by the way, one of the darkest Marvel movies so far.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything... Yeah. There you are. He's battling against himself right now. Gil is battling with himself today.
You're a weird one, bud.
Yep, because he's, like, just right there.
I would say... To be honest, it's probably the third darkest movie.
I know Infinity War was dark.
It's probably, third darkest movie. So I would have...
What would be the second darkest one I'm asking?
First darkest movie, I would have Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, people got cut in half.
Yeah, okay. I was just saying, like, what would be dark?
Whether any of you guys liked that movie or not, I enjoyed it for what it was, but it was dark. There was...
No. When she came and just destroyed that whole entire... And then just obliterated everybody just right there. And then just walk out.
When she spaghettied fucking Mr. Fantastic. I mean, there was some shit.
Well, that's because, Sam Raimi, he brought that horror aspect, especially when she was coming out of the mirror and shit. Like, okay, yeah, you get that one.
And then, second darkest movie would be Infinity War. I mean, when you end the movie with the bad guy winning and people dying and fucking...
And there was no music playing, there was no ha-ha, it was just straight...
Pure silence.
Silence for like, what was it, 5 minutes? 5 or 10 minutes?
And all you heard, the only sound effect you heard... was the wind blowing the dust away.
With the wind, yeah. Steve?
Boom. And then you'd have this, and then I think right under this would be Spider-Man Far From Home?
No, you mean No Way Home, right?
Far From Home. The one with Vulture.
No, that's Homecoming.
Is that Homecoming? Homecoming. My bad.
How,
yeah, because Far From Home was the one with Mysterio.
How was that dark? Was that when he turned with the gun toward him?
He threatened to murder a child.
Okay. That's what I said. When he turned the gun toward him,
I don't care if that child is Spider-Man or not. The motherfucker straight turned around and said, I'll kill you and your family and everyone that loves you.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, though.
What?
I knew this was set up. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I might go and watch that, too, now that it's on Disney Plus now. Yo, he said... And I hate Liz. Liz a bitch, bro. Because she said, man, no, you told me you was here. Liz, shut the fuck up. Like, he said, yeah, go on upstairs. He pulled that whole gun out. Like, oh my God.
He did a gangster style too. He put it up on the seat.
It turned around. Batman got gangster. No, he's just, you want to get nuts, motherfucker?
I'll show you nuts. Or we can get nuts. I don't remember exactly how he said it.
He said, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. I'll show you nuts, bro. I thought I was ready for him to say that because he told her, and then he pulled the whole guy. I'm like, bitch, I'm Spider-Man. You know I can. You see, Andrew Garfield wouldn't even let him even finish that. Like, you see what he did with that car? No, come on up. No, yeah, go through the window. The window, that's more better. But, yeah, okay. I was trying to say, how did Spider-Man get there? Oh, yeah, with the gun. You got that one. Okay.
And then they had that one scene where the teacher walked in. What are you doing? Watching porn?
Watching porn. No. In the library, one of them's like, yeah.
It was Ned.
Ned.
Helping Spider-Man, and he didn't want to reveal that he was helping Spider-Man, so he felt that saying he was watching porn was actually safer. It's like, that's fucked up. That's great, though.
Oh, shit.
Anyways.
That's funny.
This movie has everything.
Bro, it starts off dark. Damn.
It has humor.
Yeah. The jokes actually were hidden.
Like, the very beginning of the movie is like a 15-minute masturbation joke.
And it was good. And Drax, I love it. He's just like, I want to go for the other option. It's like, we're not. No, we're not. Like, we're not doing that.
The best joke of the whole movie, still, in my opinion, of this whole goddamn movie, was when they're going through the security checkpoint inside the living organism spaceship. And Mantis reaches out and touches the main guy that's in the security checkpoint. And she's like, you're madly in love.
With him. And these are...
With him.
With him.
And Drax is like, every time.
He's like...
And the guy's like...
Hey, you new here?
Hey, you new here?
You see Drax's head down?
What are you doing after work?
Oh, shit. That's some crazy shit, man. Oh, man. And his face was just down. He was like...
Gamora stole the fucking show from me for this whole goddamn movie. Like, this Gamora...
Yeah, this Gamora,
is vicious. This is what I wanted Gamora to be.
A non
from the very beginning, because she wasn't even this in the very first Guardian.
Nah, she was kind of like...
She was way more docile, but in this movie... She was grabbing people and threatening to blow their brains out. Literally. She was shooting people in the leg just to get them out of the way. She was vicious.
I didn't even know what she gave the coordinates up. I was like, whoa.
Well, yeah, but she thought she was giving it up to her people.
I know, but I get it. But I was like, come on, and I get like this is to get the story going. But I'm like, come on, what the fuck are you doing, woman? What are you doing? Do you not know who your people sound like? Aren't you with them?
One of the last things I want to talk about involving this movie is... Oh, there's still a couple things I want to talk about.
There's a lot more. I was like, wait a minute. Ain't there a lot more?
Well, I'm just not going to drag this out for an hour and a half.
Because we can drag out the whole hallway scene all day. No.
This review shouldn't be longer than the movie.
Because we talk about you want to talk about the whole hallway scene where they all turned around and said, fuck it? Like...
No. This movie actually stated in the movie that this entire series has been Rocket's series. That he's basically been the main character of this whole fucking series. Now, granted, he took a backseat in 2 for Quill's story to be pushed forward.
I said this is kind of like a Rocket story when I started thinking about it in a way. Yeah.
And they... But what for those of you, again, I hope you've watched this goddamn movie if you're here,
or at least watch the whole series, just everything.
Like, Rocket almost dies in the beginning, and he goes through this entire coma throughout this, basically almost this whole movie.
Which how the hell? And it's still, that's still impactful. 'Cause I'm like, bro, your adult life is you're in a coma, bro.
Right, and he's following the story of him being basically raised and recreated by the High Evolutionary. His friends dying. from the High Evolutionary.
Right.
Him escaping. And then he runs into his friends in this coma or afterlife or whatever.
Yeah, this is like this is in every movie. It's that afterlife situation. White sound, you see like somebody that you know that died coming and get you around. So.
And he's like, "So does this mean I get to fly with you guys?"
I said, okay.
And they were like, "Yeah, just not right now."
I was waiting for it because I was going to say, "Oh, okay."
And I knew it was going to happen. And dude, I teared up so quick
because I thought for sure that he wasn't going to let. Oh man.
No, I knew.
You knew, okay? Because I was like,
the way it was going. Because I even said not yet at the same time she did.
Right. But I think this is just Star-Lord was just like, no, we're going to say he's my friend because he was trying everything, and it's just like it just wasn't working.
Well,
right?
If you remember, Gamora was telling him he's gone.
Right, Gamora was telling you he was gone. I was like, yo, what is happening? What are we doing right now?
But yeah, so he comes back, and then I almost ugly cried.
Oh no!
When Nebula started crying because of how happy she was that Rocket was okay.
Right.
I was like, holy shit!
Because
all the emotions hit me at once. Yeah. I was like, whoo.
It's very an emotional movie, and it really is. Like just the fact you hear Rocket, then you just see Nebula, just like, oh, you're here, you're alive. I was like, well, shit, I know. Because I was ready for Rocket to die. I was like, this is too much, bro. I was ready to walk out. Too much for me, man.
Groot.
Motherfucker. Hey, Groot.
Groot has his very first I Am Groot that sounds 100% like Vin Diesel. Like, we've had 2.5 movies of I Am Groots that are said that you could honestly be like, yeah, I don't know who it is if they never said who it was.
Right.
But there was one of the I Am Groots that is said in this 100%. You're like, oh, that's Vin Diesel.
No, there's Vin Diesel.
That's Vin Diesel.
And speaking of Groot, he said some other words that was I Am Groot. I said, bitch, when did you ever say any other words?
There's a reason. And James Gunn confirmed this.
Because he said we're family or something.
No. That's Fast and the Furious.
That's Fast and Furious. Wrong one, Vin Diesel.
Fucking Christ.
He'll be in there too. Groot.
So if you remember at the very beginning of the movie, around the time that Gamora's with him,
right?
Gamora spends a lot of time having absolutely no clue what the fuck Groot is saying, and she even brings it up.
She's like,
how are you guys
making this
up?
up?
Are you guys just making shit up?
She's like, what?
And what?
I like that play on too.
And about halfway through the movie, she actually starts responding to Groot like she does understand.
Right.
Like she would say something, Groot would be like, I am Groot.
Right.
And she would reply.
Especially when she was ready to leave. Like, I thought that was kind of interesting.
And at the very end, Groot actually says, I love you guys.
There it is. All right.
And what that is, it's supposed to represent us as viewers.
Right.
Finally understanding what Groot is saying.
Right. Which we kind of should have known that from the very first movie when he said we're all Groot. When he said that before he sacrificed himself. But, yeah.
So, yeah, James Gunn said that us as viewers can finally understand Groot. That's what the whole point of him saying that at the end of the movie was. Which I thought was pretty neat.
Which I hate that, guys. I needed more of this. I needed this group to just do one more Guardians. And I know they can't. I know. Drax is like, fuck it. Gamora's like, because she said, well, you can recast me. Recast you? She literally said that. I was like, we are not, we're not doing that.
You're not getting any more Guardians.
Yeah, at least not them.
Gunn doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he would want to do it if everybody was down for it, but he's got his own.
Oh yeah, he's with Peacemaker season 2. He's doing the whole revamp of DC. He's it.
He's working on some trash DC things, but he's also going to do some.
Hey, watch Batman be good though. Brave and the Bold be good.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about another season of Peacemaker. Now,
because Peacemaker was good.
John Cena's trash.
That's why he gonna die in Fast 10. Huh? Keep going. Hey, I told somebody that. Why?
I lost a lot of respect for John Cena.
Why?
He was at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And basically went through the motions. Didn't you could tell he wasn't passionate about what he was doing. Like, I was so disappointed. I was like, why did you even agree to do it?
Yeah, he just collect the paycheck, and that was it.
I mean, you're already a bad actor, so we could tell that you're not into this. Like, anyways,
Look, we can do we will never go home and we talk about this shit because I said the only one that was really good was when he fought The Rock.
Go back to that island with all the bags of dicks. So,
I told a friend that John Cena may die, and he was like, "No."
Probably not until the third one. You heard they've changed it.
Yeah, it's now 2 with 3 partner. I just read that, and they said Shaw came back too. The Rock's back. They say he returned.
We'll see.
Shaw is returned. I said, hold up. I actually might go see it now. We got 2 ego trips here. I actually might go see this
Ralph,
shit.
you'd see it anyways.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah,
I was
you were.
almost. I promise I was done after. I almost said 8. Where are we at here? 9. After 9, I was done. When they went to outer space and Optimus Prime, I was done. I was ready to be done with the fucking shit after that.
So, anyways,
All of a sudden, Shaw said he's coming back. Really? Oh, okay. Okay. We got The Rock coming back in this movie. Interesting. What's wrong? Black Adam didn't work for you?
oh, he's a dick, dude. I don't want him in anything. The last thing that I want to talk about in terms of this movie is how amazing High Evolutionary was as a villain.
I almost want more of him too.
I don't. I think we got enough of him.
Got enough of him where he lost all his shit.
He's dead. You can move on.
Right.
But
because technically, did he die?
I feel like there have been a lot of really good villains. Some that some people just didn't connect with.
Right.
That saddens me. But when I think of the greatest villains in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I think of Loki. I think of Thanos.
You wouldn't think Ultron would be up there, or would he?
No.
Okay.
For an Avengers movie, he was pretty weak.
What were you saying? Like Killmonger?
I would have Killmonger.
Yeah, Killmonger up there. Okay.
I'd have Kang up there because even if you don't like Quantumania,
Right, Kang really. Kang
stole the show in Quantumania.
For real, when Kang did appear, he did. That's one thing I will never disagree. Kang stole the show when he showed up.
I also feel like Gore the God Butcher was done really well in Thor: Love and Thunder.
Somebody said he.
I know a lot of people weren't very thrilled.
They said he was even wasted, to be honest. But okay,
I enjoyed it, and I wish he would have been able to do more. Like, there's a bunch they said that they recorded that they didn't use, and I wish we could have got to see those. But I thought he did all right, and I'm sure there's others. And now, I would actually have High Evolutionary amongst the top. I'm not gonna say he's the best.
No.
But I definitely think he's top 3 to 5, easy.
Because when he said there is no God, that's why I stepped in. I said, "Oh shit, bro, he is that one." Okay, he is one.
He is the type of villain that you understand why he does what he does, but you cannot morally agree with it.
Right, just destroy the whole planet.
Like, we watched this guy create a copy of Earth.
Right.
And because it is not perfect to his standards.
Thank you, Star-Lord, because he basically broke it down to a T that it wasn't perfect.
He destroyed it. No questions asked. No problems. And we got to watch it get destroyed. We got to watch families be wiped out.
Even though like they were animals or whatever, they got wiped. And it just... I can imagine that.
There was even one scene where Gamora looks out at the back of the ship and she sees a family that are standing there all together. Boom. And then you just see an explosion and they're gone. Like, he don't care.
And it was like a build-up too, because Adam was like, no, something was kind of off, and then that's when it just started just going. I was like, damn.
And the shit that he would do, he did to the animals for testing, and things like it was so detestable.
Took that turtle and made him like just
He did so well, and yet so easy to hate as a villain.
Yeah.
He's the type of person. He did so well with that role, and if they have to recast Kang in the long run, they have to recast Kang. It is what it is.
Right. It is what it is, I guess.
But I do not agree with this idea that people have of using the guy that played the High Evolutionary. I think it's dumb. Because then you're just asking, because somebody was even like, well, no, but you could just write it in that the High Evolutionary is one of the versions of Kang. No.
Yeah, one of his variants. That's what I was trying to get. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, you'd be like, one of his variants that was it.
It's a dumb idea.
I find that kind of stupid. Like,
you just got to find somebody new that's just a good actor. And that's a huge undertaking.
Because they had him going for about 5 or 10 years, man. I don't know who. That's why I said, well, Michael Jordan, you would say he played Killmonger. I was like, but wouldn't he play a good Kang though?
I think he would, but
that would make me come back to that bitch. I was like, nope. You can make him a variant. Like Killmonger was a variant all along. Okay, scratch that off the list. Now we got Kang. There we go.
I don't like that idea.
I know you don't like that idea, but that's probably how they would see. Look,
I don't think they'd go.
Marvel is trying to just scramble for they say replacement, but they're scrambling.
They're gonna get your buddy from Star Wars.
See, why you be bringing it up? See, I didn't bring it up this time. See, and then your friend was being stupid talking about you brought up. No, it is multiple sites, not just Disney Dining. It's multiple sites. They're saying, let's get John Boyega. Let's get your mom. But hey, let's get the guy who played Jason from the first Friday 13th. Yeah, let's get some random Joe Blows playing this shit, man. Like I just want somebody like, oh man.
However, the High Evolutionary did well.
No, yeah, for what it was.
And there's gonna be a lot of people that's got to follow that, and they're just not gonna be able to.
Because you can't follow Kang and High Evolutionary. I don't know where. Hey, these villains might just be ass. We got the Marvels next. Oh, well, Secret Invasion. So So hopefully somebody follows that type of
running into the end of this. Obviously, the next movie we got coming is the Marvels. That I love every single time a new trailer. Oh, dude, I'm so excited. I've never been.
I'm not anymore.
I am more excited for this movie than almost anything since Spider-Man: No Way Home.
But I'm happy you are liking it.
I'm so excited to see Kamala Khan.
See, that's all I want. Yeah, Kamala Khan, Monica, and then who is that one?
Everybody I know is a bunch of fucking Captain Marvel haters.
Wait, even your friend is he Marvel hater? I thought you liked Captain Marvel.
No, him and D, all of you are a bunch of Captain Marvel haters. You all suck.
Oh man, I knew
y'all a bunch of nerdotic fucking fans. Fucking MCU complainers.
He said.
All right, I don't remember what I was saying. So apparently, I moved a computer and then it killed the feed.
It said,
"Nah, we done."
Yeah, we're done.
But I caught it when it happened. So
right. He said, "Oh,
that was nice."
Are you keep that? Did they hear? Oh no, it froze up, so I didn't hear you. We say, "Oh."
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh man, that's funny.
We'll see how it edits in together. I do apologize, guys. If it's gonna be if it was a weird cut, shit happens. But yeah, so we got the Marvels coming, and then we've got before that though.
Yeah.
We get Secret Invasion,
which I like that trailer.
And that trailer looks really good. I have no clue how many episodes it is. Probably like 6 would be my guess.
Yeah. But I'm ready for that.
But I'm ready for some I'm ready for some Samuel L. Jackson. I wonder if this is gonna be the last time we see him.
Why?
It won't be.
He's in the Marvels. Hold up, G. Don't do that. Don't. Okay, you know what? Let's see.
Maybe that's not really him in the Marvels.
He died a long time. Hey, please don't do this. I'll probably just first we lose Kang. Now this shit.
He died in Winter Soldier for real.
He died. Shit, bruh. I would literally text like, we lose Kang, and now this shit. We are just killing too many black people. We need to stop doing.
Right.
No shit. Oh, you know what'd be funny? Nah, I'll probably be funny. Probably messed up. Marvel just say breaking news. They just scrap Kang altogether.
Right.
Oh my god. Hey, you know what? They probably everybody and their mama from their little child will be like, we're done. We're just gonna go ahead and get rid of Disney Plus altogether.
Right.
In other news, Disney Plus stocks just plummet in a matter of just a couple of hours. Yeah, no shit. No shit. But yeah.
But yeah, so those are the next things coming up. We've got the rest of the Defenders. We're gonna have 2 more weeks of that. And then Ralph picks next.
How does it keep going back to me, motherfucker?
I picked the Defenders.
Because every time he says some shit, it's like, Rob picks. It's like, how? How does that happen? Like, wait. I feel like he got like, so I feel like he's cheating the system here. Because he's like, Rob, you pick, huh?
No.
Wow, bro. How do I pick again? I really had to ask. I was
I think I'm have to clean the lens on the camera as well. It's got a little fuzziness going on over here.
That's just a spider.
That's weird. No. It's legit. It's
it's
not something on, like, it's like a finger smudge.
Oh, okay.
On the sort of side. Anyways, yeah, so...
But yeah, you go watch it. I saw this bitch 3 times. Go watch it.
That's what's coming up. So with that being said, that brings us to our next section. Ralphus. Give me 1 second.
Go ahead, man. Let's see if...
Bam. All right.
Look, he's like, Ralph, what did you rate it, man?
What do you give Guardians 3?
I give it a 1.
1. All right. He gave it a 1. I give it a 3.5.
Oh my God. That's heavy. You know what? That's how views will come through.
That averages out to a 2. That goes up next to Warzone Punisher.
It didn't do anything good for Venom. That's awful, bro.
All right, so what do you actually want to give it?
I'll give it a 10.
You give it a 10?
I give it a 10, yeah.
I'm giving it like a 9.75.
Yeah, I give it a 10.
It might as well be
which has been one of the long times since seen as being a 10. So I'm going to give it a 10.
So what that does is that puts Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 in the S tier.
Yeah. With
Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man No Way Home.
The 2 movies I picked. two Spider movies, nice. Oh man,
it was really good. It was really good, and I do think it's top 5 to 8 Marvel movies easily.
I even like the soundtrack in there too.
Soundtrack was nice.
Soundtrack was nice in there too.
The movie started off with "Creep" from Radiohead. Only it's not done by Radiohead. It was done by somebody else, but it was a good rendition of one of my favorite songs.
And then the Beastie Boys made with "No Sleep to Brooklyn." Like, come on.
But all right. So yeah, next week we've got, like I said earlier, 2 more episodes of Defenders.
And then I'll pick a Spider-Man movie after the next 2. After the other.
Better not. You picked almost all of them. We're almost out of Spider-Man movies.
Spider-Man.
He's like, we will do Spider-Man Unlimited. God damn it.
Oh yes, and that's like 30 episodes. We ain't never leaving that bitch for a little while.
Whatever, we'll be covering 10 a week. They're only 20 minutes apiece.
Be able to swallow this Spider-Man. Oh, okay, that's what it gets prepared when Daredevil drops. It'll get us prepared when the Daredevil Born Again drops. When they drop like their 45 billion episodes, so we'll do like 10, 20 a week on that one. So whenever they get out of the Writers Guild strike, we'll be ready for that. So.
But all right, guys, that is gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching. We love you guys. And yeah, next week, Defenders episodes 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hello, Excelsior.
Excelsior.
There you go. Boom.